going on, guys? It's Trev here. I want to do a quick video just on my thoughts of the announcement of what figures are going to be released in 2012 from Marvel Legends. So if you guys haven't heard, I'm sure you probably all have, but real quick I'll just go over it. Single carded figures are going to be coming back. We're going to get a Build-A-Figure Terrax. We're going to get a Bucky Cap, Ultimate Hawkeye, and Modern Thor all in 6-inch. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this. I think it's good that Legends is coming back, and we won't have to, be without them for too long. I mean, we were without them really for about a good solid year to a year and a half, which is quite a while if you think about it, while the Marvel Universe figures were being pumped out and the line was getting established. The Marvel Universe line really is getting big now. It's getting very developed. They've got, a ton of characters from the Marvel Universe in that line. And at some point, maybe even they could release more figures than Marvel Legends if they keep it going that way. I can understand why Hasbro wanted to go the Marvel Universe route, just because of the fact that they make so much more profit off of selling those figures. They probably use 1/10 the amount of plastic in one of those figures as they do in a Marvel Legend. They sell those figures for $11, and they sell Marvel Legends for about $15 to $20. So if you think of that, the amount of plastic that goes into the figures, the packaging, and of course shipping, which is very expensive. If you factor in all those things, Marvel Universe are so much cheaper for them to make, and they can sell them for $11, and people will buy them for $11 or $12. Well, shit, man, they're going to go that route for sure. 1/10 the amount of material and make almost as much in terms of, if they sell them for $15 each, then you're making almost as much overall and way more profit. If they sell them for $20 each, even 2 Marvel Universe figures do not add up to the amount of plastic that's used and packaging and size that one Marvel Legends uses. Not even close. So, it makes sense from a business perspective for them to do that and them to go that route. But I think that they got to see that the fans want 6-inch figures. Whether you look at it from a sales perspective with the Iron Man 2 figures, which really I think is really where they got the hint, with the War Machine, the Mark 6, the Mark 5, all those Iron Man 2 figures in 6-inch that they released, that sold out almost right away. I mean, in my city, as soon as I saw those figures at Walmart and at Toys R Us, they were gone. I came back a week later, they were gone. Marvel Universe 3 3/4 inch figures and the Iron Man 2 3 3/4 inch figures, they're definitely not selling the same. Even today, at this point in time, in February, when the movie Iron Man 2 was out so long ago, my Toys R Us has 3 3/4 inch Iron Man figures. They probably have over 100 to 150 of them. I mean, there are tons of them. They are lined up on the pegs. There's so many of them. So yeah, I mean, even though they don't sell all of the 3 3/4 inch figures, the profit margin is so huge on those figures that they can still make. How much do you think they make from selling one of those figures? The retailer gets what, $1, maybe $2. Toys R Us and Walmart gets a couple bucks, and then Hasbro makes the figures for, what do you think it costs to produce them after they're designed and everything like that, and they're tooled and everything? They probably cost like 20 cents a figure to make those. Seriously, like the plastic and everything, that's probably like 20 cents, really. And they sell the things for $11. Okay, so they're making like $10 profit on every single one they sell. The shipping and everything like that. Okay, let's round off. Let's say it's 50 cents per figure by the time it hits the stores it costs Hasbro. Then they sell it for $11 Canadian. American would be 10 about. Think about the profit margin involved in that. It's huge. It's way bigger than Legends, which might cost $1 or $2 to make, maybe. Who knows, right? I don't work in a toy company. I mean, I'm glad I don't work in toys. But yeah, I don't work in toys, so I don't know exactly what the costs are. But I'm just, making approximations here. So definitely, even if they don't sell them all, they're still going to make a ton of money on the Marvel Universe figures and the smaller figures, which is no doubt why they went that route, for sure. And also they can use molds from the other lines, like Star Wars and G.I. Joe have always been that size and stuff like that. They can use what they know from that to make the Universe figures, so it makes sense. But I think they really got to see that the fans want 6-inch figures when they did the Iron Man 2 toys, and they just sold out like crazy. Now, DC Universe Classics, on the other hand, seems to have had no problem, and they're selling them for like $20 each with Build-A-Figures, and they're selling like crazy. And they've got waves coming out. They've got like 5 waves coming out a year, or maybe more. 6 series a year, maybe more. I mean, it's crazy how fast these figures have come out. You think a couple years ago, we had like 2 waves, 3 waves of DC Universe Classics. Now, if you look at it, there's Green Lantern Classics, you know, we're getting upwards close now to 20 waves of these figures, man. It's just going so fast. So, you know, I really think that Hasbro gets it. They know that we want the 6-inch figures. They're going to go back on it. They're going to see how they do. But I wouldn't be surprised if they try it and they realize that, you know, wow, we can make so much more profit from MU figures, and they go back to MU. I really wouldn't be surprised. I hope that's not the case, and I hope that we get good quality figures, okay? And I'm going to be the first person to say right now, I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and just say I want to support Marvel Legends. I'm going to buy every Marvel Legends figure that ever comes out forever. No, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is, it's not because I don't have money. I have lots of money, trust me. The fact of the matter is that I'm not going to buy a figure, okay, that is shit. All right? I'm not going to buy a crappy figure. And the reason why is because I'm not going to support that company and give them my money and tell them, because when you buy a product from a company, you're telling them that I like this product, I think that this product is worth it, I'm going to give you my money for this product, you can continue to sell it and continue to you know, make money off of it. Because the fact of the matter is, any business, the only purpose is to make money. Okay, that's all there is to it. You know, all that other stuff of, you know, helping people and all this other thing, people say, okay, businesses are designed to make money. A successful business makes money. An unsuccessful business does not make money. Okay, we all know that pretty much, but I want to state it clear out because you don't hear this very often. People don't talk about this. This is the real world, man. That's the way things go. You know, a lot of you guys might be younger and you might not know, but hey, man, if you don't make money in business, you're out of business. That's all there is to it. Look at Toy Biz, out of business. The markup wasn't high enough for those figures. Not like the freaking Hasbro, not like Hasbro and their 3 3/4 inch figures. The markup on those is no problem. The problem with those guys is they're not selling as well as they should, as well as they were originally, and as well as they thought they would. They've got some really nice figures coming out that I think are worth it. You know, I really like the Apocalypse, you know, the Jim Lee Cyclops, and a lot of the newer figures they've got coming out with Marvel Universe, and I really think that they're good, and some of them are worth it. For Marvel Legends and the new ones coming out, I'm not just going to blindly buy all of the figures that come out. If a figure is good, if it's worth it, then I'm going to support them in doing what they're doing so they can continue to make good figures, and I will be purchasing the good figures. That's pretty much all my thoughts on it, guys. Excited overall, but I don't want to get ahead of myself because we haven't seen the figures yet. You know, we don't know what they're going to be like. We don't know what they're going to look like. So hopefully they're really good, they're good quality, and everything is good with them. If they are, I'm sure they'll be successful. If they drop the ball again, like the Nemesis Wave, I can promise you it's not going to work. Just because it has a Marvel Legends tag on the front doesn't mean people are going to buy it. That's all there is to it. See you guys. Peace.